Hello guys, and welcome back to my YouTube channel. Welcome to my kitchen. So guys, in today's video I'm going to be showing you how I made this very delicious ofe Owerri. Yeah, you guys already know ofe Owerri is a Nigerian soup mostly made by people from the eastern part of Nigeria, especially the Imo state people from Owerri. And this ofe Owerri is so rich. It's a very rich soup. It's a soup that any Nigerian should try. It is very delicious, and it contains all the nutrients that one desires for a healthy lifestyle. Yeah, so guys, in this video I'm going to be showing you guys how I made this soup, and I hope you enjoy watching. And please, if you do, don't forget to like this video, share, send a comment in the comment section, and yeah, don't forget to subscribe and be a part of my family. So guys, for my recipes I'm going to be using the goat meat, and then I have different parts of the cow meat that I'm going to be using. This is the cow intestine. I also have the cow skin, I have the cow leg, and yeah, I have like about 3 or 4 different parts of the cow meat that I'm going to be using. So I'll also use going to be using this stock fish, yeah, and then I have my dry fish. I have some crayfish. This is about 4 spoons of crayfish. Then I have the dry prawns. Then I have my maggi seasoning and my Knor seasoning and some salt. And you guys, this is going to be the thickener for the day. This is my cocoyam flour. I'm going to be using this 1 onions, 2 scotch bonnet pepper, dry grounded pepper, and then I have the palm oil, which is very important. And you guys, this is my afang or okasi leaf. I've already soaked it in water because it's the dried one. And then I'm going to be using kale vegetable leaves, but you can use pumpkin vegetable leaves. Yeah, so guys, after washing all my meat, I'll start by adding the cow meat, which is the cow leg and the cow skin and also the cow intestine. And then I'm also going to reserve one other cow meat which I feel is a bit softer. I'll reserve that for later. Once I add all these, I'm going to add some stockfish also into it. Yeah, and then I'm going to add some pepper, and I'll add the Knor seasoning, just one of the Knor seasoning and the maggi seasoning, making it like 4 cubes of seasoning. Then I'll add some salt, and then add my chopped onions, and I'll add about 3 cups of water into this. I'll cover it and allow it to cook. Guys, after about 20 minutes, I feel like the cow meat that I'm cooking and the stockfish is already a bit softer, so I'm going to add the softer parts of the cow skin. I'll add that into the pot. I'm going to add about 2 more cups of water, and I'll cover this and allow it to cook. And the idea is just to make sure that my meat is really soft, so I'll allow it to cook for another 20 minutes. So guys, I really love my meat to be very tender, so while that is cooking, I'm going to blend the prawns and my 2 scotch bonnet pepper, and I'll set this aside. And I'm also going to wash the kale, and I'm going to cut it into these pieces that I feel is okay, and I'll also set this aside. So yeah, I love my meat to be tender, so I'll allow that to cook for more 30 minutes, making it all together about 50 minutes. So after 15 minutes, that now that I've seen that the meat is very tender, I'm going to add the goat's meat. So when I add the goat's meat, I'll allow that to cook for 10 more minutes. So now after about 50 minutes, I just added my goat meat, and I also added the dry fish. You can see how I'm trying to make space for the dry fish. So I'll add this into the pot, and I'll add a little more water in it. So guys, one tip about this ofe Owerri is that ofe Owerri requires a lot of different kinds of protein, different kinds of meat. Yeah, so that is what will really bring out the real and the very good taste of this soup. So once I add this dry fish, I'm going to cover it and I'll allow it to cook for 10 minutes. So yeah, after 10 minutes, now that I feel that the taste of the dry fish has really, soaked into the rest of the other meat, I'm going to remove the dry fish just to avoid it, scattering in the soup. I'll remove it and set it aside. And you guys, this is the time to, start preparing the main soup. So right now I decided to add more water to get the quantity I need to make my soup. So you add water based on the quantity of soup you want to make. So the next thing I'm going to do now is to add water into my cocoyam flour and stir it very well. Add some cold water. Yeah, it has to be cold water. Stir it very well. So now that the cocoyam flour is in a paste, I'm going to scoop it and put into my pot of soup. I'll scoop it the way I'm doing right now with this spoon. Yeah. Okay, so this is to thicken the soup, and so you add your cocoyam based on how thick you want your soup to be. For me, I don't really like it when my soup is very thick, so this quantity is okay for me. So the next thing I'll do is to add the palm oil, and yeah, I'll cover and allow it to come to a boil for at least 5 minutes. So after 5 minutes, you guys, I'm going to add my crayfish and I'm going to pour in the prawns and scotch bonnet pepper which I blended earlier. And you guys, I still rinse my blender to make sure that there's nothing wasting. Okay, so I'm going to add the remaining Knor seasoning, and I'll also add the leftover. I have some crayfish left. I'm going to add that, and I'll stir this properly to make sure that the cocoyam flour that I added is well blended into this. Yeah, so I'm going to stir this very well. So yeah guys, I'm going to also test for salt. You guys, I forgot to mention salt earlier. Please don't forget your salt. So right now I honestly feel there's no need for me to add salt because of the seasonings I'm using. So I feel like the taste is okay. So I'm going to then cover this and allow it to cook for at least 6 minutes. So after 6 minutes, the first, or what am I saying? Yeah, the first vegetable I'm going to be adding is going to be the afang vegetable leaves, or you can call it okasi, just because I feel it's a bit, thicker, like stronger than the kale vegetable leaves. Yeah, so I'm going to add that. I'll stir it and then I'll cover it and leave it for at least 5 minutes. Okay guys, so while that is cooking, I'm just going to quickly debone the dry fish which I had already cooked. I'll debone that, and then after 5 minutes I'm going to add the dry fish, and I'm also going to add the kale vegetable leaves. So this, you can use pumpkin leaf. So guys, there's one thing I forgot to tell you guys, I forgot to mention in this video. So if you want to use your ogiri igbo, because I don't have ogiriwo, that is why I didn't use it for this soup. If you want to use it at the point that you added your thickener, which is the cocoyam thickener, at that point that you added it, that is the point you're supposed to also add your ogiriwo. You can add it before the thickener, yeah, but in this video I didn't use the ogiribo. But then if you like the ogiribo, then you can use it. But with or without ogiribo, you guys, this soup is so yummy and it tastes good. So I'm going to add these vegetable leaves and the dry fish. I'll stir very well, and I'll also cover it and allow it to cook for at least another 5 minutes, just to make sure that all the ingredients mixes with the dry fish mixes up with every ingredient in the soup. And you guys, wow, this soup is so ready. The aroma is epic. You guys, the aroma is epic. This soup is so yummy and delicious, guys. So yeah, thank you so much guys for always tuning in. And if you're new to my channel, please don't forget to hit that red subscribe button to be a part of my family. And to all you, my amazing and wonderful subscribers, thank you so much. I love you guys so much, and I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye guys.